Hello and welcome guys to another episode of this Dol Amroth campaign. So basically allow me just to check. I believe I have saved the episode. Oh yeah, if the autosave is there. And I believe I have saved the episode. So let's check this out, shall we? Basically what has been ongoing is that we're gonna go Imlad Carnen here. He's going to attack me there. Yeah, for sure. He's going to attack this army, and he's gonna have a surprise there. This one is here just to maintain the pressure on Gondor. Do note that Gondor is no longer at war with me because I managed to get a ceasefire. This is mostly because, it's an error, it's a bug. The Navy passes through the port and it just sieges it up. And by doing that, it causes war among us. It's not a predicted war. Gondor didn't want that war as well. It's just a bug that happens. So because of it, a few turns later, he no longer wants the war. So I went for the ceasefire and got some money out of that. Oh, this is excellent. He's actually going to attack with that army instead of everything. This is excellent for me. Imlad Carnen is going to fall as well. So he is sending you some Variag nobles. And Windriders, Nomad, that is fine. If I retreat to... So you gotta consider that my force, by the way, this is how sometimes people ask me how this works. So this army is attacking me, as you can see here. It's the lower... the army with the lowest numbers of soldiers. Which is meant my guy is gonna turn around and is gonna be facing this army in the battlefield. So when you see the battlefield, the point of view is like this place here is my deployment area and this place here is his deployment area. So this army is going to be to my back and to the left flank. Okay? So if I back away from my back to the right, I'll face both armies. And I honestly want to face both armies with just these units coming in. Yeah, that's for sure. I really want to face all of that in battle. So let's go for it. I'm actually glad he did this. Another option would be to deploy stakes along the flank, the left flank, make sure that he would die as well there. I can do that. It will depend on the terrain. So right now, for instance, yeah, that is a good place of terrain to deploy in. So that's exactly where I'm going to deploy, and I'm just going to wait for them to come in against me. Especially because like this, I can deploy stakes along this line, and that'll be it. Like these guys can all deploy stakes, most of them can. Actually, 2, 3, 4, I can deploy 4 stuff of stakes. Yeah, there we go. So that is precisely what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these guys here and just tell them to deploy the stakes. There you go. So over there I'll have some units to defend. Let me just consider here first. There we go. The cavalry horse units are going to come through here there. Then I'm going to put my units there. It feels like a good idea. So these are men-at-arms. Yeah, I'll have my cavalry covering that left flank, and they will attack that, while this guy is just going to deploy here. There you go. Shift 1. It feels nice. Now, one deal that you have to consider with this is that I have a lot of archer units. I'm going to put these guys here. These guys will form, and they'll be behind these stakes, so that if he attacks anything, that'll be cool. And these guys are the secondary army, or secondary archer unit, so that's going to be cool. Let me put everything in deploy mode. Take that away and put it away, in case someone didn't have it. This guy is going to be here, and my cavalry, I'm going to position them here, so that it can go over there and push. So that feels a nice idea. You can see that they deployed exactly like I was expecting. Now these guys, I really want them over there. And the pikes, honestly, I want them here. And the reason why I'm backing them away is because I really want the units I have very low amounts of units here. There we go, let's run over there. And now everything is properly defended and set. Like, I really want this secondary flank to cause most of the damage and commotion. Let me just check all the units that usually flee that have the skirmish. No skirmish, no skirmish. Anyone with that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so all the units are now set as I like it. Now he's of course sending these Variag nobles, but they die very fast actually to my archer fire, especially like this. If there was bad weather or something like that, it would be awful. But yeah, there's no threat from these cavalry units. The biggest threat comes from that main army, of course, but he's still deploying, which is nice. Now the Variag nobles are approaching, and this will mean that one of these generals is just going to die very fast. It's too many archers on my side. I don't care how armored they are. Now, these guys, they'll clear the Nomad Horsemen very easily. These guys as well, you know, I don't like when he charges Nomad Horsemen like that. My archers keep attacking the Variag nobles, and they'll be able to clear them before. I think I'll be able to clear this army before he actually does anything with it. So then I'll be able to deploy against that army. Yeah. There come the Wind Riders. Their fate is not going to be as good. They die fairly fast to pikemen, by the way. Look at that, you see? In the meantime, the Variag nobles are only 3. That's cool. So my archers will be able to clear up one of these, the only unit that can actually do any damage because they're missile ranged. So hopefully my archers will clear this guy up. There we go. I know that it may seem a waste of archer ammunition, but it's a general unit. General's units are never a waste of ammunition. Now he's going through that. She's nice. He doesn't have any archer, by the way. He's not an archer, so there we go. We killed him. So this small pocket force is now defeated. There's nothing else to do with it.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
My archers can finish those guys up. Now he's sending in some Nomad horsemen on that side. So I'll have to send my general to charge them. Well, they're actually going to charge the Amrothian pikemen. They're suffering casualties with the archers, so there's no threat here. Those guys are not going to survive, I believe. There we go.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, let's just charge these guys. With the charge, of course, they're going to die.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. My archer units are now attacking this guy, but they're also going to attack that Wind Riders very soon. Yeah. General, not going to pursue anyone, by the way. You might be able to attack here.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Yeah, some archer units are pushing through. I'm just going to let that as... Well, not going to leave that, actually. Now, do I see these guys moving through? Yeah, he's still deploying, by the way. But that army is not going to come back. So that other army is cleared up. I'm always afraid of going through this place because, you know, these guys are just silly sometimes. So I'm gonna deploy these guys on a better prospect, like here, right now. These guys, I'm gonna set them here. And these ones, I'm gonna set them there. There we go. Let's run and run. These guys, I'm gonna set them over there. And cavalry units, you're going to be set up here. And let's wait for them to engage. Because now he's adjusted and he's going to start moving in. There we go. I knew that. It always happens. So these guys, I feel like I have to do something like this. There you go. Let's run in. There we go. Hopefully the Arch Militia will take most of the ranged from us. This is a very concave place. Hopefully he's going to charge on the left flank with most of his best units. Yeah, he has no cavalry on this flank though, because of that positioning. So it's all on the left flank, which is interesting to see. Now, he's not willing to charge me, which is... No, of course he will. At one point he will have to do that. He's just rearranging and restructuring, trying to address how he's going to push in through this area. But that's fine for me. We can wait a little bit. I really don't want to push in this area. I want him to reorganize and keep moving until he's in range and I can just lure him out. I could just put one of my generals in range. Let me see. I think this guy's nice, but he has the one with 11 units as well. So I'm just gonna send him in to see if he will push through. You know, like having his archer units attack this guy. Let's adjust the speed here as well. Yeah, I can see him moving. Okay, let's move in. There you go, you're gonna go here. Avoid those stakes, please. And let's move over there. And there we go. Now he's moving in. You can see that those guys are deploying over there. That is excellent. I'm going to put my cavalry units here. The reason for that is because he usually will center on this guy. He'll try to attack it. Now you can see that the cavalry unit is just moving to that flank. So maybe they'll get destroyed on the stakes. That would be excellent, because that's the dangerous unit right there. That's the cataphract units. That's the lancer units. Okay, he's not willing to move in though. So I'm gonna have to lure him out once more. I really can't. I have to rely on my stakes there because I have nothing else that I can do. So this guy, I'm gonna have to tell him to suffer some casualties. Yeah, like that. He's luring his Variag nobles into sending some volleys. There we go. There's the Wind Riders. Oh goodness. One of them has died already. It's because of the amount of cavalry. Let's just move here. Another one died? Yeah, that's how good these Variag nobles are. Okay, finally I have my units in place. So, I can just deploy this guy here. Yeah, I lost one there because of friendly fire. You know, sometimes this can happen. But right now, this Variag noble is severely underplaced, and he's with his back to me. So that's going to be a lot of casualties and a lot of damage on that unit. This is perfect, actually. The one unit that I wanted to lure in, totally worth it losing 2 Swan Knights to get most of this destroyed there. That will lure his attack and force his hand on the worst possible outcome. So that is excellent, actually. I don't care if I waste all my ammunition on this guy, it's totally worth it. And I won't, I'm pretty sure of that. So let's just times 6 and see this outcome there. Yeah, there we go. There you go. He's 7. Where's the general? There he is. You can keep doing this. I'm actually going to zoom in. You can see that this is silly because he's trying to... he was forced into moving in. And that is just way awful for him. Just going to move these guys here, and the Haven Guard is going to move over there. I'm going to need it to defend against this lancers. And I'm putting these guys here so that they will get through the stakes. Those guys are going around the stakes. My archer units are going to be able to finish off the Variag nobles. There's no longer any archer fire as well. Yeah, there's no longer any archer fire. And please just take care of that. Can't believe I missed them. Can't believe I missed that guy. Can I keep firing at him? No, no one actually has the range to do so. Not even these guys. So unlucky that they are actually lost on that. Now, I'm going to attack these Scandinavian hunters. Luckily, I have plenty of archer fire to do so. But honestly, I want this. Really want to hit that Variag noble. Don't care about these Scandinavian hunters. If I can defeat the Variag noble there, then I'll have my job done for me. Like if a general dies, this army just loses all of its staying power. Because if he doesn't die, then we have a problem, because that is powerful. That becomes a powerful army right there. Okay, those guys I don't care about. Neither those. Steppe tribesmen, Haradum mercenaries, and Haradum mercenaries. Those are decent units. I'll have to send my own Dol Amroth men-at-arms there. Yeah, I'll have to. You know, against heavy hitters like these Haradum mercenaries, I guess you just have to rely on... Okay, hang on. Where is the general unit?
We will smash the enemy.
Hang on, not that zoom in. There we go. There's the general. Where is he? There he is. There's the Variag noble there. Okay, I would not like to hit that. Oh, he hit with the Brotherhood there? That's amazing. That's actually pretty cool. So my generals... Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit that Variag noble right away. Let's hit these nomad warriors. Yeah, I'm gonna hit these guys instead. Well, no. I'm actually gonna go straight up to the Variag noble. I want to push him. Like this guy is just gonna force there. Where is the noble? Give him the attack there. There we go. Oh, this is going to be excellent, actually. While this is happening, I'm going to tell them all to move in. I should clear up the general. There we go. I should clear up the general there. Kill him. There we go. We slayed the general. Now I'm going to turn back, hit these armies. These guys, let's turn around. And now this guy, all that I need to do is just make a small... I'm not going to attack there. I'll tell them to attack here. There we go. And the whole army should collapse as soon as these guys start routing away. There we go. There we have some nomad warriors fleeing. Let me just put these guys out of disable guard mode. Same thing. There we go. Let's chase these guys up. Gotta be careful with that, so... There we go, let's pursue those. Okay, hang on. Those are cataphracts. Keep an eye on those. Rothian pikemen. Let's push through. Let's actually tell these guys to move in against those Scandinavian hunters. Like, they're excellent for that. Yeah, right now I know what he's thinking. He's trying to push dearly with these other units, but he's suffering so many casualties here. And right now I need to clear those Kanish hunters as I can. So that is the force that I need to push. Those are the units that I need to pursue right away. Because that cavalry unit... Let me just position these guys here. There we go. There we go. Brotherhoods, that is nice. Who's there? Let's push those. There we go. Where is my cavalry unit? They're pushing the Kanish. They are. That is nice. I'll need to defeat those units as well. Are they too close? Yes, they are. So, instead of fighting the units that are still not routing away, let's move in towards the units that are not. So, there we go. Let's push those.
The enemy army flees.
Okay, there we go. Everyone is fleeing. Over here it seems like they won't survive that. And now I really have to completely wipe out someone. Oh, hang on, these guys, let's push that. These guys managed to push that. Let's push here. There we go. There we go. These are Kanish hunters. Okay, let's push that. This is difficult because most of their units are very mobile. You know, most of these units are extremely mobile there. There we go. Anyone else that I can pursue? Yep. This Brotherhood, they are very slow, so they can be caught. Excellent. Chasing cavalry, that's nice.
Be awed by the victory we have won here.
Oh, we got it. We got it. And I lost 366 men. That's nothing, honestly. I still have pikeman units, still have archer units, still have cavalry units, so that is perfect. You see the biggest problem that they have with the Variag nobles. I tried doing this in some battles, but it wasn't as successful as it was here. You know, to lure out his general, because it's the best cavalry unit that he has and archer unit that he has, so he'll do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's occupy the settlement. With that, I have lots of money. There we go. Ethelian is being attacked. So basically, here's the deal. I've constructed what I wanted. Edelhond built some stables. Let's go Knight Stables. You can see that there's some units there. Thoros built what I needed. I'm gonna go with Great Roads. I am not. There's no point in doing that. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. I am the largest faction. Amazing. Thrade is just gonna build a library. It could get some mines, but not yet. It's just gonna go libraries over there, you know. Pretty fine, honestly. Pretty fine. Yeah, this still provides public orders, so I'm gonna leave it out. This one I won't. Yeah, this one I won't. Just destroying any hulls of the bow, stuff like that, which really don't provide anything to me. There we go. I'm gonna keep going for this area. And just checking how the Variags are doing. Like Imlad Carnen, I'm gonna take this army here. I'm just gonna leave that guy there. You know, he's a decent general. These guys are easy. Oh, there's actually some more units coming in. Lots of archer fire there. Interesting. So I'll have to deploy the stakes and my archers pretty well, but that will be on the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.